Hey YouTube. Hey, thanks for tuning in. So today, pretty excited. Picked up a new pistol here, another little micro compact double stack. So as you can see, it's a performance center. So this is a Smith & Wesson Shield Performance Center, and I'll just do a little unboxing here. Basically, this is the EDC kit. So it comes with a knife and a flashlight, which honestly I'm never going to use. But I got a better price on it, so I was like, hey, why not? Might as well get that stuff. So this is manufacturer SKU. I think it's 13255. So this, again, is the Performance Center. It has the porting. You can get one that doesn't have porting. You can get a 4-inch with porting. I think a 4-inch without porting. And then the one with porting, the 4-inch, has the optics cut. So that was the only thing I was kind of annoyed with, is that they don't have a 3-inch version with an optics cut. So my plan is to send this out, get an optics cut, but I do want to shoot it first, so I'll probably shoot it tomorrow. I did rent a Shield Plus before I bought this one, and I did shoot it next to my 365x, and it was crazy. I felt a noticeably less recoil muzzle flip than the 365. And now this is the Performance Center. Let's get the box out of the way here. So you get your basic paperwork, you get your lock that everybody tosses out. So let me just get this box out of the way here. And it comes in this little case, so this might be just a Performance Center thing. And you get, so again, the flashlight, the knife, which, again, I'm not gonna use, but 10-round magazine, and it comes with also your 13-round magazine. So obviously that's the big thing about the Plus, is that it comes with plus more rounds. So 13-round, 10-round. So I'm kind of the opposite of everybody else. I tend to carry with the larger capacity magazine and use the regular one as a backup, and then eventually when I could get the spare magazines, which right now I can't find these 13-round magazines anywhere for the Plus. So for right now, I'll just carry this as the spare. This will be my main magazine. And then once I can get it, I'll get another 13-round magazine, and then that's the way I'll carry, as an extra 13-round and then one in there, so 13 plus 1. Years ago, probably about 8 years ago, I had a regular Shield, and honestly, I didn't really like it. I didn't feel like I shot it very well, but I think looking back at it, where I was in my shooting, I was more used to shooting larger pistols and being really accurate with those. And, going with such a small gun, I really never had such a small pistol. So I sold it, got rid of it, carried bigger guns after that until these little micro compact double stacks came out. So I do have some experience with the Shield. I know they're very good guns. I know that, obviously they probably have more time being carried than any of these other double stack micro compacts. Of course, that would be the single stack, but there's really not a difference, and I don't think there's going to be a performance difference between the regular Shield and the Shield Plus. So, this is probably right off the bat, this is going to be a really popular gun because, well, for a few different reasons, and one being all those people that love the Shield are going to really love the Shield Plus. I have held them next to each other, and you cannot tell a size difference, honestly. I know you can measure a slight difference, but it's very minimal. And from all accounts, the Shield Plus fits in the regular Shield holsters. And I have one I can compare it here too, and I'll just do that really quick so you guys can see that. Pistol's been safety checked. Nothing in the magazine, nothing in the pipe. So you can see this is a little pocket holster that I picked up years ago for the regular Shield. And you can see it fits in there perfect. So sorry guys, that's the only comparison I can make right now, but anyway, from what I've heard, it'll fit in any Shield holsters that you probably already have. So that's another reason why this is going to be a very popular pistol. So the performance comes with the fiber optic sights. I would have liked to have seen it come with some night sights, honestly, because these are great during the day, but this pistol is really meant for self-defense. So what is the point of putting, upgraded fiber optic sights? Most people are probably, if they're going to keep, iron sights, they're going to, upgrade this with night sights. So anyway, again, I'm going to send this off for an optics cut for a Holosun 507K. That's the same optic that I have on my Shield, or on my 365X. It will eliminate the rear sight, but the 507K does have a notch in the back that lines up pretty good with my my 365X. So obviously, Performance Center has the porting. This is the one that has the porting. It also has the safety, which I'm never going to use. It's just so small, honestly. If I could have got it in a configuration, Performance Plus with the porting that didn't have a safety, I would have. From what I saw on their website and what I'm looking around at, guns that I could purchase, I didn't find a Performance Center that didn't have a safety. So I'm just going to keep it in the on position all the time. You've got your safety on the trigger, so you got your little trigger safety, and the nice thing is it sits pretty flat. That's the big difference. Probably the biggest difference between this and the other shields that, specifically the really old shields, is the trigger. The old triggers used to be curved more, and they had a hinge safety, and a lot of people hated them, including me. I really didn't like them. So this is definitely a big upgrade, and honestly, I think this is the best trigger I have felt on any of the micro compacts that I've shot. So I've shot the regular 365 that has the more curved trigger. I've shot my 365X that has the straight trigger, and the Hellcat. So yeah, definitely the best trigger out of all of those, and I'll kind of show you right now. So you can see there's a little bit of take up, probably about 3/16 of an inch. You've got your little trigger stop in the back, and you'll see it's a really nice crisp break. And the reset, it's not very audible. That's would be my one complaint, is right there. I don't know if you could even hear that. Maybe I should have shut up while I was doing this. I'll do it again for you guys. But yeah, the trigger's really crisp. So let me do that one more time. I'll just do it without talking. Yeah, so you can see it's really hard to hear. It's definitely not as audible as some of the other pistols that I've owned. Probably the least audible. So that would be one complaint. The stippling is really nice. It's actually a little bit more in the front and on the back strap than on the sides, which is really well thought out by Smith & Wesson, because, obviously this is the part that's going to rub on your body, and having a little bit grippier on the front and the back just gives you a nice, good grip. And, I don't think this is a pistol that you have to worry about stippling or doing anything like that to it. So, as I mentioned, I'm going to send it off, get it optics cut, and I'm going to have them do some slide cuts up here. They'll mill the lettering off here, and they're going to do straight cuts on the back as well. And then obviously I'll have to get it recoated, so I'll probably do some sort of camouflage. I like camo, so that's probably what I'm going to do on that as far as that goes. Let me bring in the 365 here for size comparison, so we'll get that out of the way. Bring in the 365. This has been safety checked. Nothing in the pipe, nothing in the magazine. So this is 12+1. And right now this is 13+1. I'll grab the 10-round magazine as well, just so you can see the size difference. But this is probably, obviously the most, I guess the closest round count-wise size comparison. So 12+1, 13+1. And I'll go ahead and put them side by side. So when you line up the beaver tails, you're looking at looks like about 1/8 of an inch difference in length. And in height, if I put this right up to the top, you're looking at about, if you can see that, let me try to center that a little bit better. About maybe a 3/16 difference. It's not much, but again, you're getting an extra round with the Smith. And then you're looking at about 1/4 inch more in the trigger guards. So, and then you know, line them up like that. Yeah, you're looking at probably about a 1/4 inch. And then, you know, I'll put in the 10 round just so you can kind of see the difference there. And this becomes even more, you know, obviously closer. So you're looking at almost the exact same height, 1/4 inch there, and then obviously nothing else really changes. So again, shooting these, I felt a big difference in recoil, quite a bit less in the Shield Plus, and that was the standard version. So I would imagine with the porting, you're going to be even more. So I'm pretty excited to shoot them tomorrow, and you know, again, side by side, and see the difference, you know, between the performance with the ports and the regular 365X. And then when I get it back, you know, I'll do another video with both of them with optics on there, so you guys can kind of see an even better size comparison. But they'll both have the same optic. And yeah, I'm pretty excited to get these on the range and see what they feel like. So if you guys have any questions, let me know down in the comments. If you like the video and you want to subscribe, that'd be awesome. Thanks, guys. Hope you guys have a good rest of your night.